Hey guys, today we are at the Houston Texans for week 3. well, as you know, I'm the Kai fan 843 as Percy Harvin takes it out to the 26th. Um, Earlier I was kind of in a panic mode. Why? Because I was looking for the remote for my camera and I can't find it, but I know I will find it eventually. Oh guys, I forgot to mention this for this game and possibly the next game. I'm using the Colts playbook because I was watching Mr. Hurricane's video when he played as the Colts against the Rams in an online game, and it came to mind that I have athletic tight ends. Dennis Pitta. Uh, Whoa! Look at that throw! Wow. Um, Keyshawn Moore and Laquan Robertson. Of course, I still have Riley, but I'm not really. He's really not one of my active guys. So yeah, second and 10, and that is off the hands of Nixon. So we face a third and 10 situation. I need to adjust myself on my seat. It's one thing when I'm not comfortable. Anyway, like I said, third and 10. Lobbing it up for who's that? Campbell, and that is just overthrown. So we're going to be forced to punt it away. Logan solves the punt. And it's a beauty. And Holiday will take it out, and he'll fumble, but Favors of the Texans will pick it up. So here come the Houston Texans. Chapman is their quarterback as he's going to throw on the run, and his user pick, Vontae Davis. Nice job, man. So, pretty much we get the ball back very quickly. Switch to play, Colts under. And let's hand it off to Joseph Curat. Spin move, and he gets away, and he will get 9 yards. Close to a first down. Second and 1 coming up. We're just going to run it here. Spin move. And he will get 5 yards plus a first down. We're going to change the play again. First and 10. Send Dennis Pitta in motion. We're going to hand it off to Joseph Curat again. Come on. There we go. Oh, wow. And Joseph Curat will be stopped by J.J. Watt. That's only a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up. Jackson Roberts, he's going to go out and then he's going to be sacked. 5-yard loss. Mario Williams is credited with the sack. So we face a 3rd and 14 situation. Areem Berry is the third down back. Going deep for Campbell, touchdown! Wow. Alright, so we get the first points of the game, and that was an outstanding throw to Campbell. And, well, it's 7-0. And the kickoff is to Holiday, and he will just take a touchback. Alright, Capman, or is it Chapman? Anyway, he will try again. It's a 1st and 10. Handoff to Arian Foster, and Jawan Favors takes Foster down. That's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Hand off to Arian Foster again, and Rashad Jones takes him down. That's a no-gainer. It'll be 3rd and 11 coming up. We show blitz, and we bring it. And coming free is Toria Holiday. That's a big loss, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. 4th and 20 coming up for the Houston Texans. Percy Harvin to return it. Huff to punt it away. Spin move. Oh boy, he has room, and he's taken down at the 39. So that brings us in good field position here. I'm going to change the play. Don't want to stretch it out that far. And Joseph Cat will get 8 yards. And you know what I'm going to do? Going through the playbook here. Well, actually, I'm just going to randomly do this. Well, let's try an FL screen. Who is it going to? Percy Harvin. I'll put Nixon on block so we have another option. And that'll pretty much get us for a 1-yard loss, which sucks. Alright, let's try the play action stretch. And Roberts, he will scramble, and look at that hole. He's running, and he's taken out of bounds at the 2. 30-yard rush by Jackson Roberts. That's just awesome. Alright, 1st and goal at the 2. Hand off to Joseph Curran. Wow. He'll be tackled by Alkheim, I think, for a loss of 1. 2nd and goal coming up. We're going to do the toss crack. We had some success with that, but that results in a 4-yard loss. 3rd and goal. Roberts, he's going to scramble, and I shouldn't have gone that way, as he's going to be sacked by Langford, the former Miami Dolphin, Kendall Langford. 1-yard loss, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. I'm just going to do this. And Nick McRae will just try this easy field goal. 4th and goal, and well, it's up and good. So the Dolphins take a 10-0 lead, and McRae will kick it off, and Murrow will take it to the 18, and that's Keyston Moore making the tackle. Alright. Pressure coming. Chapman will throw on the run. And that is off the mark. Holiday was the intended receiver. And they will face a 2nd and 10 situation. Chapman, he's going to throw. He finds Andre Johnson. That's a 6-yard gain. They're going no huddle here. Chapman's going to throw. He finds Andre Johnson again. Haruki Nakamura made the tackle. And they're going with more no huddle. 1st and 10. They're keeping the tempo hot. They find Owen Daniels. That's a very good game. I don't know how much of a game that was. But 1st down. And again, they get another pass off, and that's to Andre Johnson. Dylan Beglinger made the tackle, and they're not going no huddle here. But they bring out 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends, and they call a timeout here. Alright, 4 wide receivers. Let's try to sugar cover 3 bluff. Chapman fakes the snap, and then he's going to take it off, and he's going to be sacked by Will Smith. Loss of 6, and, well, 2nd and 16. Owen Danielson's in motion. And he's going to be his. He throws and user pick. Ahmad McAllister. There he goes. He's being chased, but that will be a Miami Dolphins touchdown. Wow, our secondary is really getting it done with interceptions. We saw Vontae Davis do a 4 interception game where he returned 2 of those were defensive touchdown. Vontae Davis had one earlier in the game, and now Ahmad McAllister has a pick 6. As McFadden will take down Murrell at the 15, and well, at this point, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to throw. Chapman moving in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked by Jason. No, that's actually Dylan Beglinger. I'm sorry, that's Dylan Beglinger, not Jason Babin. Now he's going to find Cadogan. Delbert Arps made the tackle. That's only a gain of 6. And the Texans call their final timeout. So they come out with 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and 1 tight end. I'm figuring they're just going to run it. Yep. Handoff, Arian Foster, Haruki Nakamura takes him down. 1-yard loss. We're going to call a timeout and see what we can do with 16 seconds. Don't think much, but you never know. Percy Harvin to return it. Spin move. He bounces off a tackle. Wow, and he's taken down at the 49. I thought it was going to be midfield. Alright, so 49 seconds. And Jackson Roberts is going to be hit as he throws. And we're just going to have to settle with doing the Hail Mary. 2nd and 10. Going deep for Cooper in the end zone. And it is incomplete. Alright, so your halftime score is 17-0. Miami Dolphins on top. And I might as well continue with a saying that I used to say during the past episodes of Miami Dolphins. I really haven't been saying it a lot. Unless I did in the previous episode, I don't know. It doesn't matter because I'm going to say it anyway. Handoff to Arian Foster, and Juwan Favors makes the tackle, gain of 6. And just keep waiting. And looks like they're still going to run it. Yep, handoff to Arian Foster, and he bounces off Rashad Jones, and he's finally taken down. First down, Texans. And he's going to throw. He finds Owen Daniels, gain of 7. And play action. Chapman going deep. User pick. Haruki Nakamura. That's the 3rd straight user pick I made. Oh, Haruki's still on his feet and he's taken down at the 37. Play clock is ticking down, and play action. We're going to throw the Keystone more, and that's off the mark. 2nd and 10. We're going to try this off-tackle running play. Don't know how that's going to go. And actually, we get a pretty decent yard. We get pretty decent yards. Favors made the tackle, and it will be 3rd and 6. Areen Berry in as the 3rd down back. His speed, his size, it's a good combination. And he will be inches shy of the 1st. Let's try a little play action fake. Let's fake it and run. And it looks like they're expecting that. So, Curtis Mason. Ah. Turnover on downs. Oh well. It was a nice decision. It was still a good decision, but unfortunately, it wasn't executed right. Chapman, he's going to just get sacked, baby. Jason Babin, 8-yard loss. Just get sacked, baby. That's what I'm bringing back in 2nd and 18. Chapman going to throw. That's off the hands of Jake Cameron. 3rd and 18 to go. Chapman. He's going to throw, and I think he was pressured a bit, and that is off the hands of Arps, as well as the intended receiver, as I believe it was Andre Johnson. Anyway, they're going to be forced to punt. Percy Harvin is way back deep. But he'll come forward for it. And he's taken down almost immediately at the 16. Well, at least it's good enough for us that he's not hurt. Let's try play action tight end screen. You guys know that I've done it before, and it really exactly didn't turn out the way I wanted it. Oh! But this time it might! Dennis Pitta! Wow! 49 yards. You can see Jackson Roberts right there, or his numbers. And I really need to hand it off to Joseph Garrett Moore, not Keystone Moore. He's not a running back, he's a tight end. And Joseph Garrett will get 2.5 yards, I guess. He's real. We haven't, other than the fact we haven't been giving him the football a lot. There's a good example right there. We just haven't been having that success, and we have reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Score is still the same, and 3rd and 6. Areen Berry, and it's the 3rd down back. Jackson Roberts, he's going to scramble, and he's going to slide right in front of the safety. 1st down, Dolphins. And coming free off the edge is Mario Williams. Loss of 4 for Joseph Curran. You guys saw the numbers for how we do on 3rd down. As I change the play. Hand off Joseph Curran. Ouch, and he's caught by Smith. Gain of 3. Or about maybe 2.5. 3rd and 11. Roberts, and he's sacked by J.J. Watt. So we're gonna be forced to settle for a field goal. It's up and good. It's now 20-0 Miami. Alright. Nick McRae to kick it off, and, well, Holiday to return it. And he's hit hard by Joe Shaw. Alright, so 3 minutes, 4 seconds. The Texans are facing a 3-point deficit and just get sacked, baby. Jason Babin. He will be credited with the strip sack, loss of 8, 2nd and 18. And he's going to throw on the run. That was not that bad of a pass, but it was well in front of Callaghan, the intended receiver. Jones get over there ASAP. There we go. And that throws to Callaghan. McAllister takes him down. That's only a gain of 7. Time ticking down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. You can see the replay right there. Now I want to see a repeat of that again. And they're just going to punt it away. Fourth and 11. Percy Harvin back deep. Oh boy, and he's taken down at the 38. That was nice speed by Percy Harvin. But that's something we are familiar with him. 1st and 10, as all we have to do is just run the clock down, and we haven't been doing much of anything on the ground. That's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 coming up, and Joseph Carrot gets beat up a bunch, but instead that injures a Texan. 3rd and 7 coming up, Areem Berry in as the 3rd down back. And well, he's going to be 4 yards shy of the first. 4th and 4 coming up, Logan Sauls to punt. And Holiday to return. Nice punt. And he is hit at the 21 by Mike Bass. Alright, 1st and 10. Chapman, he's going to throw, and Holiday's going to be cut by Delbert Arps. And the Texans go no huddle here. Babington up there. 2nd and 1. Who was that to? Holiday? Something happened there. 3rd and 1. Owen Daniel sent in motion. And Holiday cannot come up with it as he is hit as he tried to make the catch. And that's going to force the Texans to punt. Percy Harvin to return it. Spin, he bounces off a tackle and he fumbles, but fortunately we recover. Alright, so basically just run down the clock and we cannot do anything on the ground. 1 yard gain and 2nd and 9. Switch to play. And before you ask, do I sound congested? Yes, I do. And there goes Joseph Curran. He steps out of bounds. I thought, well, for a minute I thought Curran was going to end up being tackled anyway, so meh, doesn't matter. Handoff to Joseph Curran. Nice blocks, and he'll run away for a touchdown. And boos are raining down here at Reliant Stadium. That's the name of the Texans Stadium. It's kind of funny. I really don't know the original name of the Texans Stadium. So, did I just say it? Callaghan to return it. And he's tackled by Joe Shaw at the 25. Basically all they can do is just throw it. Alright, Chapman to throw deep. And that is off the hands of Vontae Davis, I believe. 2nd and 10 coming up, and they're just going to come out in the Hail Mary formation. Chapman gets hit as he throws. And that is incomplete. Time hits 0. That is the game. 27-0. Dolphins win it. Who's the MVP? Ahmad McAllister. 1 tackle, 1 interception that went for a touchdown. Alright, I'm Luke Fan 843, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.